this game would be, physical, highly intense game, and I don't think we matched that consistently over the course of the game the way we needed to, particularly at the outset of the game. We did get back into it, I think down 4 at one point, and just couldn't get over the hump. So still alive, and have to go to Boston and see what we can do.
In that fourth quarter, you mentioned you guys cut it down to 4 a couple times. What was it about not being able to get over the hump, especially to close out the game?
They were on the rim a lot, and defensively, we started scoring the ball more, but we weren't able to get stops. There was quicker to some loose balls, and we just couldn't make a play. It felt like, on the defensive end to get us there with a chance to cut it for. They just extended it again, and then they had some guys that can make plays, and they did. They made some shots and some loose balls, and like I said, got on the rim and just extended it again.
I know you talked to DeAndre, just keep shooting, keep his confidence up. Just how good was it to see him finally get one of those games where the ball goes in for him?
Yeah, I think that's the message. He's a good shooter and a really good player, and sometimes too when you have a defensive assignment like he has in this series, that can take something out of you. But I'm glad he stayed aggressive, and we need that. We'll need even more of it in Boston. We've got to get, we've got to have a lot of guys play well.
Coach, you guys outshot them. You had 4 more shots in the paint than they did, but they outscored you by 12 points in the paint. Is that a remnant of the physicality you spoke of earlier?
Yeah, I'd have to see some of the shots that didn't fall, at the rim. I know that was the case in Boston, where we weren't able to convert around the rim. We've got guys that are capable of doing that, and it didn't happen tonight on the level that it needs to. I thought, as I said, I thought we were knocked back a little at the beginning of the game. And again, we're able to kind of collect ourselves and change some of that. But some of those plays, those are, for I think it was across the board, where you have to. It's a little deflating when you're at the rim and you can't convert.
Quin, as far as the matching physicality consistently throughout the game, is that a matter of just kind of growing up a little bit more, having more experience in these playoff situations?
I think, if we're, sometimes you have to kind of feel that on a deeper level. Mm-hmm. As I said, I think that wasn't a surprise. And again, I thought we raised our level. But it was, they're a good team, and it makes it difficult if you don't play the whole 48 minutes that way. And this is, playoff basketball, and again, we'll head north and see if we can, we can get one.
Coach, of course, you guys are now in a must-win situation headed into Game 5. What was your message to the team tonight? What will your message be headed into Tuesday's matchup?
Similar to what I just said, I think we've got to play. We've got to play well for 48 minutes against this team, and that's harder on the road. But that's a challenge, and it's one we have to embrace, because that's what it's going to take. We know how good they are, and we know the level that we can play at. We have to find that level, and we have to find that level collectively.